Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to say welcome to all of my new subscribers, and if you've been here for a bit, welcome back. Thank you all so much for tuning into my channel and for clicking to watch this video. So today I'm going to be doing an updated foundation routine. Let's not chat any longer. Let's just start the video.
Why you playing all the bad games? What's this? Why you playing?
The very first thing that I do before I apply makeup on my face is obviously moisturizing the face. I think that that's such an important step to take, and the moisturizers that I've been using, I've been flipping between the three depending on my skin. If my skin is acting normal, I'll go ahead and use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. If I feel like my skin needs a lot of hydration, I'll either go for the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer or the Soul Feathers moisturizer that I've been using for years. The Kiehl's one, it's really thick and it's really hydrating, so I only wear it when I'm like really dry or if it's really cold outside. And this I use either if my skin is normal, if I need hydration, or if my skin is acting up, and then I do like a mask. And if I want to really treat my skin, this is the moisturizer that I go for. After all of that prepping, the next thing that I do is prime my face. So there was a time where I used to prime my face all the time, and look, I've had this for maybe like 3 months, and look how much I've used. That being said, for this product, you only really need one pump. And the reason why I stopped using this every day is because I noticed that for some foundations, this makes the foundation oxidize, and it's because it has rosehip and argan oil in it. Okay, so how I use this is I do like one or maybe like half a pump in the back of my hand, just like that. And then I like to warm it up with my fingers for a few seconds because I find that this works a lot better when it's warmed up. It just really sinks into the skin, into the pores nicely, versus it being like pumped directly and then just kind of spreading it. And then what I do is I literally start with my nose, and then I massage it in. And then whatever I have left, I'll just take it and put it in my chin. I'm just massaging that through, and my forehead. Now this does have that kind of whitish, pinkish undertone, but it really doesn't affect the foundation at all, so don't you worry, girlfriend. Alright, so now that my hair is clipped back, let's get down to business. So for this month and last month, I have been loving these three foundations. So the first one is Fenty Beauty. I got it in the shade 240. Now this is still love and hate. I love it because of the color. It matches my skin perfectly. The finish is phenomenal. It's literally airbrush. Like, you have no pores, you have no lines, wrinkles, nothing. It's amazing, and it's long lasting. Only thing that I don't like about this, it oxidizes sometimes, and sometimes even if I don't use that primer, it still oxidizes. So I don't know if it's like I need a brand new clean brush all the time to apply it or not, but that's that. But I still like that nonetheless. The next thing is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and I got it in the shade Tawny. Absolutely love this. So I love the texture, I love the finish, and I do love the coverage. It gives me like full coverage, and it's long wearing as well. Only thing is I don't wear this every day because it's very heavy and very thick on the face. That being said, this is actually pretty similar to this one in my opinion. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. This one is matte. This one is more luminous, though this one is still a full coverage for me as well, and it's really, really, really heavy. So even with this, I'll either wear it here and there, or I'll mix it with another foundation. Same with this. So, oh, and with this one, sometimes if my skin is really dry, I actually mix some face oil with it. So just like my Soul Feathers face oil, I'll put one drop in the back of my hand and then swirl this around and mix it, and then it's like you're good to go. So for today, I'm going to be wearing Fenty Beauty just because I haven't worn this in a while compared to these two. Actually, no, I did wear this the other day. What am I saying? I literally switch up foundations every single day. That's why I just, like, I forget when I wear it. I like to do 2 pumps of that because I find that that's just the amount that works for my skin. And I'll dot it all over my face. And then using my trusty old Sigma Flat Kabuki F80, I'm going to go and just buff it in. And this foundation, I find it sets very quickly, so you want to move a little fast. I'm going to go in and do my under eyes. So I usually flip between these three. This is the Born This Way concealer, Wet n Wild, and LA Girl. This one, only reason why I mix this with something else is because it's not as bright as I'd like it to be, but it gives a really nice finish still, and it's not cakey, it's not heavy. So with that, I'll put like a little bit of the Wet n Wild just to brighten it up. So I'm just gonna spread this all over, and I like to bring it to the sides of my nose because I like everything to look blended. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is contouring. So if I'm going to do a cream contour, I don't set under my eyes because, yeah, I'm going to be using cream. And lately, I've just been loving how it looks on my skin. So I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze. And this is what I've been using to cream contour lately. And to be honest with you, I'd say I pretty much cream contour like every day now. Just because I'm a really huge fan of the finish and how it looks, because it just looks like it's your skin. It looks so natural. It looks so good. So taking that damp sponge again, I'm just going to go ahead and buff everything in. And I don't like to put too much because this stuff is really dark on my skin, and if I put too much, it can really spread all over my face really bad. Then I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I hate that I really like this product so much because for the longest time I was like, nope, I'm not buying it because I don't like baking under my eyes because it cakes it up a lot of times. But with this, I really like it. I like to focus the bake in the inner corner of my eyes because that's where the lines are. And then whatever's left, I just kind of drag out like that. So that's why I don't really do much. Here and there, I'll take some and bake my forehead because sometimes I do crease there, and as well as my laugh lines. So I'll bake a little bit there. But that's pretty much it for that. The next thing that I do after that is my setting powder. I'm going to take this Cover FX blotting powder. This is in the shade Light, and I just like to go in and literally set, especially my mouth area, because that's where there's a lot of movement, so we don't really want creases. And I'll use this to kind of like brush everything out. And before getting rid of that bake under my eyes, that's when I usually go in and contour. The contour that I'm going to use today is the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. And what I've been doing lately, just because this is way too dark and obviously these are way too light for me, I've actually just been mixing this and this. And then I'll just blend it out and clean my hand and keep blending. A lot of times I like to use bronzer as my blush anyway, so that's why I like to take it on my cheeks. And then whatever I have left, I'll literally just like contour my nose real quick just to bring back some dimension in that area. Just like that, like very lightly. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is highlight. So I haven't been highlighting my skin lately because I don't like that textured look. And lately my skin hasn't really been its best. So I like to take my e.l.f., what is this called? Baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearl. And I like to take this and just put a little bit on my nose, because I feel like it just looks so cute. And then that's that. That's literally all I do for my highlight. And this is my face routine. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you guys have any requests for me, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. And I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, leave it in the comments down below. I'm going to try to post everything that I use in this video in the description bar, so make sure you check that out. And again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!
Tonight we'll see and hear firsthand
This kind of sound.
Let's hear the rest of it.